Today God message for you. You are entering a new chapter with less weights over your shoulders. A lot of old energy has been uprooted as of late. You're pushing past your doubts and fears and doing it anyway. Your whispers for better have been heard, and your higher being is providing the blanket of trust that you've been needing. This is a time to press forward. Don't just dream big. Act on it. In the past, the only thing holding you back was you. Now, the only thing holding you back is absolutely nothing at all. See what this life has in store for you. It'll be beyond your wildest imagination. Every day that you wake up and show up for yourself is an apology to your old self. All that work you did wasn't in vain. It's paying off as we speak. Your life is better than it's ever been and you're not anywhere near your peak. What can you do for yourself in this space? The level of fulfillment that awaits you is beyond what you could ever imagine for yourself. You can just feel that it's your time. In the past, you used to have to convince yourself, mainly because you were struggling to just stay alive, whereas now, there's a space that exists for thriving. It's becoming part of your expectation. You expect to live a good life cause you know that's how the blueprint was designed, in your favor, in your honor. All the hard work you've done on yourself is about to pay off in the biggest of ways. One win after the next, good news after good news. Your path is lighting up as you go because you're finally walking in tune with who you were meant to be. You're becoming whole again. This is the catalyst to why you're no longer playing small. You're becoming emboldened by this renewed sense of spirit. Your perception is elevating so things bother you less. You're recognizing how good you have it, and how much better it can get. You're acknowledging that you're right on time. Your clarity is allowing you to see the blessings in disguise in the moment. You have a plan, you have a vision, and the universe needs what you're creating. As you enter one of the best seasons of your life, you're noticing that you're responding differently, no longer trying to engage with low frequencies, committing to goals you once thought impossible for yourself, moving with the flow of your desires, and making room for all that is to come. Your expansion is only just beginning. You had to do the shadow work because of the people things you attracted into your life at a time when you really hadn't understood how energy worked yet, but at the same time, unbeknownst to you, you were also doing light work. Manifesting good people and good experiences without knowing how energy worked simply because of the good-natured person that you are. You can do all the work on yourself possible, but nothing will benefit you more than the innate nature of who you already are. Loving, grounded, helpful. Your foundation has no cracks. It shows. It's time to disconnect from the standard, disconnect from the norm. You're operating at an entirely new level of frequency. What you're capable of doing with this renewed spirit of energy is beyond the average. Where most people can't, you can. Where most people won't, you will. Where most people stop, you go. Don't follow the line because you're creating your own now. This phase of your life doesn't require courage, it just requires you accepting who you were always meant to be. You are in the process of manifesting the results you've been seeking for years. Things have always had a way of working out for you. The only difference is that now you're surrendering to your experiences, inviting the good, creating less resistance, more connection, elevated understandings. You're changing the dynamic of the experience itself, which is the mark of creating an entirely new life for yourself. You are in the process of purging while elevating. That's why it feels heavy and relieving all at once. That's why it feels like you're going the right way and the wrong way at the same time. Don't try to hold on to anything. Relax, flow, trust, let go. Allow yourself to drift into a higher dimension where the consistency you deserve resides. Your cup is overflowing. You no longer have the weight of the world on your shoulders. You feel the energetic support and foundation under your feet. Parts of your life have shifted so much that they're unrecognizable. You're smiling more. You're loving yourself more. You're taking more risks and yet still feel safe. You're hopping off the roller coaster and providing yourself some consistency. This is just the beginning of your breakthrough, your uprising, your awakening. This is your time, and you're surrendering to it. You're unbelievable. You put in all this effort day in and day out. Then you get frustrated with yourself because you base your level of success strictly on your results. You know by now that every manifestation, big or small, financial, physical or mental, goes through a process, some faster than others, and as long as you show up for yourself, you'll get closer every single time. The universe always meets your effort halfway. Let's pivot from why hasn't it happened yet? 2. I'm proud of myself for showing up as it does. Type Jesus if you believe